We're going to try something a bit different today. Instead of picking up a complete stranger, like I always do, I'm going to pick up a good friend of mine named Julian. He's a pretty well-known local skater here in Denver. A professional skateboarder, I should say. But he's a really good friend of mine, and I just thought I'd go pick him up and we'd go skate. So we're going to go to Denver Skate Park downtown, D Park as they call it, and we're going to go film some clips. So I hope you guys like it, and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you want to see more skateboard content. I spent my entire life skateboarding. It means more to me than anything in the world. So if you guys enjoy, let me know, and we could have more episodes like this. Oh shit, look who it is. What up? What's up, Julian? Good to see you, bro. Let's go skate.
Heck yeah.
I was telling Bowie, we're not picking up a stranger. Bowie's not skating. He hates skateboarding.
Really?
Yeah, he can't be around skateboards. He freaks out. I think it's him being, like, protective or something.
A little bit. They're loud, and some dogs are cool, and I mean, I got a Chihuahua. She's definitely not getting on a skateboard.
Yeah. Yeah, Bowie he trips out at anything that rolls. So, like, wheels, balls, anything like that. I mean, I don't want to call him stupid, but I think he thinks they're alive, you know? Yeah. If it's able to roll but on its own. Like, if I just push a skateboard out, he'll just chase it and try and bite it.
I kind of wish I had a bulldog, because then it would skate with me.
Right? Bulldogs are so good at skating. They're like the right dimensions to be on a skateboard.
Yeah. Bowie. Why do you put the paw right here? Is that cutting off circulation?
So he never used to do it, but I think one day, maybe 4 months ago or something, he put a paw up there and he got a reaction out of some passengers. Yeah. They were like, "Oh my god, that's so cute." So now he knows if he puts a paw up there, he's going to get attention. Yeah. So I always tell people, I'm like, if you get one paw, that means he likes you. If you get two paws, that means he loves you.
Chillin'.
I made it flat so he can lay down and everything, but whenever we have people in here, he wants to be part of the action, so he's got to be up.
Yeah, exactly.
So bare minimum, and hold me to it too. So if I bitch out or I say my leg hurts or something, be like, "No, fuck that. I'm doing a tray flip on flat, and I'm going to do a wally. It's mandatory." And then you can steal the show with the rest of it and do nollie 540 heel flips first try. Have you ever tried that?
Nollie 540 heel?
Yeah.
Well, I've done one on the hip.
You did one on a hip?
Yeah. I actually did it in a Volcom contest.
Oh my god.
For the first time. Like, first time I ever landed it.
Have you gotten one on film before?
Yeah, I filmed one. It's on my Instagram page.
On the D Park hip?
Yep.
The hip like that's not a full 90 degrees. It's kind of like cheating. Like, I did a back 3 kickflip on a hip that was just like that because it wasn't a full hip. So it's basically just a backside flip and then a little bit. Should we shout out Mao's video and the insane part that you're about to drop?
Yep. Part coming soon.
So Bug filmed the last part, so you're dropping 2 parts this year. Mao's video is coming, what, in the next couple months probably?
1 month.
In 1 month? Is there an actual release date or premiere date now?
Wink, wink, not yet. But a month.
So here you are in your mid-30s. You've been skating your whole life. Recently pro in the last, what, 2 years?
Yeah, again.
Again? Recently pro again in the last 2 years, and then you're dropping this part in your mid-30s, and it's, I mean, I'm guessing the best part you've ever put out in your whole career, right?
I would say that, yeah.
There's only really 2 people I've ever met that are in their mid-30s now and have only gotten better. Like, they have only progressed. They haven't gotten any worse, and it's you and Chapo.
Yeah.
You and Chapo are both in your mid-30s, and you are literally better than you've ever been at skateboarding.
He front salad El Toro like 20 years ago.
Dude.
Something crazy like.
Yeah, front salad El Toro that long ago. And then both of you have a kind of a similar story too, where you've been slept on for so many years. And then now are just kind of starting to finally get the love you deserve, you know? Like, people are kind of paying attention, like, oh shit, like, okay,
yeah,
these homies are still doing it.
Yeah, it's sick. Still out here though. 35 years old.
35 years old. 3 kids.
3 kids. I got a 16-year-old already in high school, sophomore year.
That's wild. A 16-year-old.
Yeah, and I'm still competing with people 10, 11, 15 years younger than me.
So crazy. I don't know if I could fit in this spot.
Austin Powers move.
You think I could fit? Yeah, I can't fit. I was really hoping to have this front row parking for Bowie. I have to find something else. Sorry, Bowie.
Oh, right here. Yeah, parking down here, it's changed a lot too, because all the buildings and... Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah.
At least it's right here so we can keep an eye on it. I'm gonna let Bowie pee real quick and then we'll skate.
Right on.
Alright, Bowie, where are we? I'm sorry you had to wait in the car while we skated, Bowie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just you're not very good at skate parks and you try to bite everybody.
My bad, Bowie. That's my fault. Say goodbye to everybody.
Hey, you gotta do the rounds, dude. I'm glad I'm not as popular.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm glad I'm not as popular as you. I don't like making the rounds, you know, because then I get caught up.
I didn't say goodbye to like 30 people sitting on the ledge. I was like, I just would have had to be like, peace out, y'all.
I give the old, like, 20 feet away wave and shout, and I'm good. I'm out.
Like, if I say hello, that's just as good as saying goodbye. It just depends. Like, if I have to go to work and shit, but if I don't have anywhere to be, then I'll definitely say peace out to everyone.
That was so sick. I just watched that Nollie 360 clip like 10 times in a row.
The tail grab one?
Yeah, the angle from, like, in front, it just looks so sick.
I never thought to try to tail grab out of it until, like, a couple years ago, and I just blasted, and they work really well.
You've been doing a lot of different Nollie tail grabs lately. The Nollie heel tail grab?
No, nose grab.
Oh, no, that was Nollie heel nose grab.
Yeah, but I'll do Nollie front heel nose grab, too, so it almost seems like the tail grab. I did it.
Oh, yeah.
Off the little A-frame at Tampa Pro, like during the best trick little thing, because I really didn't have any super crazy best trick I was going to try, so I was like, I'll just do a bunch of my tricks.
I watched that live.
Yeah, that shit's fun.
Like, you weren't, like, trying to win the best trick, but you had the announcers tripping because you were doing, like 20 different tricks.
They're like, he just did Nollie heel nose grab? And they're like, no, I don't think so. Then I did a Nollie front heel nose grab, and Kelly's like, dude!
I was so stoked watching that shit live. I couldn't believe it. Like, obviously I know you're consistent as fuck and you could win any contest, but to actually go to Tampa Pro and get to the finals is crazy. That was, like, the best, like, hometown hero moment. I'm sure, like, everyone watching at home was just like, oh my god! Our boy Julian's actually doing it.
You know, I also drive Uber.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. You're also an Uber driver. What's your experience?
I mean, honestly, it's like, it's not the best. Like, it's hard on the car. I have a 09 Outback, so, and it's used, and I've had it for a couple years. I mean, it's chill. Like, I don't wash dishes and clean floors, and, you know, I have to sit in the car.
Yeah.
And I prefer to do, like, the mornings, because I don't like picking up drunk people all stupid.
Oh, that's what we live for.
Know,
we like the drunk people.
Sometimes it's okay, but, like, the smell is what gets me.
The smell is gnarly sometimes.
Yeah. But there's cool conversations. Like, I've met some cool people. Like, I met one dude who's like, man, I was an Uber driver in the beginning days, and I bought some of the company, and then I ended up getting a job through that with another company, which led to another company, which ended up being Zoom. And so now he's like, then I just got rich off of Zoom. He's like, I rarely work anymore. And he's like, so you never know who you meet when you're driving. You know, give him a card or whatever. I'm like, sick.
For sure. That's why I do what I do. I'm always networking. I'm always passing cards out because, yeah, you never know who you meet. I mean, the last job that I got was through one of my Uber passengers when I worked that construction job. Yeah, I don't know. The drunk people, that's how we get good content, honestly. Yeah.
Bowie.
Drunk people react to Bowie the best. Dude, I'll pick people up from Korean barbecue sometimes, and my car will smell for like a week. I get hit with the craziest odors.
Yeah.
But you get used to it. I don't know, like, I carry this big bottle of Ozium everywhere I go.
Shout out to Ozium.
Shout out to Ozium if you want to sponsor this episode. But yeah, I mean, I have a dog in here. Like, fuck, I'll be eating in here sometimes.
Yeah, I can't eat in my car anymore because then I'll just like spill it.
Yeah.
Or like get it on my clothes, like one little drop.
But Ozium comes in clutch, especially like if people are drinking all night and they're getting in and out of my car ends up smelling like alcohol. And then people drink in here too. Like, even whether I allow it or not, people drink in here like without me knowing a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And I'll see it on the dash cam, like, oh, I didn't even know that group of people was drinking. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And the car will smell like alcohol, so the Ozium's crucial, because if I drive a bunch of drunk people and then I pick up someone who's sober and they're like, oh, my driver's car smelled like alcohol, they could think it's me.
Yeah, and they just give you a bad rating or something.
Yeah, or I lose my job. They're like, my driver was drunk, you know?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
the Ozium's crucial.
I know. I had picked up one guy before that. He was like smoking a joint before he got in, and then he like put it in his case or whatever, but still it made the car smell.
Right.
And I picked up another dude, and he was a little tipsy, but he was cool. He's like, oh, I like to how it smells in here. And it was like, oh, that was the last guy. He was just smoking right before he got in my car, and he's like, oh no, it's alright, man. That's cool with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna smoke while I'm driving Uber. Are you serious?
Shit, I've had a bunch of people try to tip me like weed. They're like, oh, you want some weed? And they'll just like open a vial. I'm like, no, don't open that in here, bro. Like, I can't have my car smelling like a dispensary. That's a burn.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's legal. It's not legal if you're driving, you know.
Yeah, this is my business right now.
You're right.
I picked these 3 up from a friend's birthday party, and it was like disco themed, so they all had disco outfit on. But they were going over to the Gothic Theater to see some DJ, and I was like, oh, who are you going to see? And turned it on. It was like some housey, kind of like funky house.
Yeah.
And I was like, alright, well shit, maybe I'll see you in there. And ended up just going in anyway.
Oh, sick.
You know, watched the show for a minute and then went back out.
That's cool. Yeah, you'll get invited to do pretty much anything all the time. I had a group of people that were going to see, it's a group called Blue Sky, or Green Sky Bluegrass? No, whatever it was. I'm budgeting the name, but it was a bluegrass group that was playing at Red Rocks. They were like, yeah, we have an extra ticket. Do you want to come see the show? I'm like, I've never seen a Red Rocks show before.
Dang.
And they're like, oh, that's sick. Like, come with us. We have an extra ticket. I'm like, okay, cool. So I park the car and walk all the way up, like all the stairs, like up this mountain basically, to get to security. And I was maybe 30 seconds away from going through the security line. And the dude looks at his phone and he's like, oh, fuck. I'm like, what? What happened? He's like, dude, the extra ticket I had it for sale online. And it didn't sell in time, so I was going to give it to you, but it just sold right now. And I'm like, bro, what? Are you kidding? He was like, dude, I am so sorry I made you park and stop working and like walk all the way up here. He felt so bad. And I was like, I was so close.
Ticket to Blink 182.
No way.
Yeah, and I was like, but I would have been going alone.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, nah, it was like a couple from out of town.
Alone's not a vibe.
Like, we were same thing though. They were like trying to sell it, and then I was like, nah. I was like, if I had someone else, like another friend, maybe. And I'm not like a huge Blink-182 fan, but it still would have been cool because that was like childhood. Like
for sure.
Came out when I was in like elementary school.
I'm seeing Sum 41 in September.
Oh, all right, that's another one.
Yeah.
Papa Roach.
Yeah, I'm seeing them at Red Rocks on September 11th. They're playing actually, gnarly. But yeah, the dudes at the Red Rocks show that I almost went to, they felt so bad they tipped me $40. So I was like, oh, it ended up being worth it, you know. And I walked up all those stairs. I'm like, I got my exercise for the day, you know. Got my steps in. It's all good. That was fun, dog. Let's skate again soon.
Hell yeah, that was fun.
Good shit,
Thanks
brother.
for the ride.
Hell yeah.
BOWIE. Oh, no handshake.
Bowie's pissed. He was locked in the car the whole time.
He's like, where's the park?
He's like, I want to go home. What is this?
Right.
Have a good night, brother, man. Later.